at the Sight and Sound Theater in Branson, Missouri. It's December the 9th, 2023, and we're here to see a production of Queen Esther. And I know it's going to be awesome.
We're at the Sight and Sound Theater's gift shop, and there's one on each end, and he said that it contains the very same things on both sides. So there's little capes and dolls. I guess, is that a Queen Esther doll?
I think so.
Yeah. It is nice and warm in here. It was cold outside. And, oh, here it is, right here. $26.99. And I guess these are the actual musicals that they've already put on. So you can buy like the story of Ruth, the story of Moses, story of Samson, story of Joseph. Or you can buy one that has all of them included. Oh, there's Jonah, Jesus, and Noah. And then here's the single DVD of Esther. And the single one is $24.99. There's the CDs to the music, $14.99. Hoodies and t-shirts up here. Oh, there's necklaces, actual hats that say Queen Esther on it. And they're $24.99 for such a time as this. Coloring cards with memory verses. 52 key Bible verses every kid should remember. That'd probably be good for adults to remember too.
And the Sight and Sound Theater has a huge lobby. Of course, now it's decorated for Christmas. Has some big archways. And then an open room. Looks like a big rotunda there. And when you walk in, you kind of feel like you've walked into the Holy Land. With all the palm trees around. And walking up from the outside, it even kind of reminded me of an ancient temple. And there's the ceiling of the rotunda. And it shows box office to the right, elevator and restrooms to the left. There's the lower level, and there is an upper level. And concessions down at either end. Gift shop down there, a small one over there, a small one here. And there's stair steps going up to the upper level. And here's a photo spot. Entrance D is down there. There's entrance C. And further down there, it's B and A. And we're supposed to go to entrance B? Okay. This is the current production, Queen Esther. And this screen shows some of the past productions they've done here, which I hear have all been amazing. This is actually our first time at the Sight and Sound Theater. We're excited about it. There's the story about Jesus. There's Samson and Jonah and Joseph. There's a statue of an angel. They do sell a souvenir program, but they also have these outside the entrances, and they tell you a little bit about the story. They tell you what the acts are and a little information about Sight and Sound Theater.
It does have like 14 in Act 1, 14 different things.
Okay.
And then 12 different things in Act 2.
We'll begin seating all guests for today's performance of Queen Esther. I repeat, we are now seating all guests. Please take this time to separate and distribute your tickets so that everyone in your group has their own ticket.
They started letting people in at 6:45 for the 7:30 show. And there is no video or photographs allowed to be taken during the show. So unfortunately we can't show you that, but I understand they do sell DVDs of it, and they do want you to come actually here and see it. And right outside of entrance B, they have a small little concession stand. They have some drinks and some glazed almonds and candy over there and some chips. So this is also a place to get some food and refreshments. And it even says, following today's performance of Queen Esther, our team would be pleased to pray with you at the front of the theater. That's very cool. We are allowed to take video and pictures before the show and during intermission and after the show. It's a really big theater, and we got about the 8th row back. Seats 48 and 49 on row H. So I think we're going to have a really good view of the show. That is a big stage. That's really neat.
My name is Esther.
The whole story of Esther is full of so much suspense and twists and turns around every corner. The story of Esther is set in the ancient Persian Empire, and they were at the height of their power.
They are taking them whether they want to go or not!
Mordecai!
She is in the midst of a foreign land, and she's taken from her family and placed inside the palace.
No one can ever know who you are.
When circumstances look dark all around her, she sees little by little when she stands for her faith, when she stands with the Lord, she's not alone. God is working in all of it.
Perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this.
It's intermission time. What'd you think so far?
It's been amazing. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Very good. Actors are very good. The singing is good. And the set is amazing. Show them some of the set.
It wraps all the way around the sides of the
Comes
theater.
down from the ceiling, and there's like
Yeah.
live animals. We saw llamas, horses, camels. The elephant was robotic, but I knew that coming in. But it's still cool.
It was huge.
Yeah.
And we've had horses come right down the aisle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was that scary to you?
It's pretty close to you, yeah. And they tell you to keep your elbows in and sit in.
And don't cover the red lights. They said the animals notice the red lights.
Yeah.
They're trained to see those.
So we have to stay on that side of the red lights. But it's very cool, very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Everybody should come and see it.
Yeah, it's gonna start pretty soon. So no filming during the presentation. Here's a view of the stage area around the theater. It's just so big, and the set pieces move. And some rise up out of the stage and then go back down. And the actors and singers appear on all the different balconies. It's really something the way they do this.
All the Sight and Sound shows are big shows. It's a huge stage, a big cast, huge sets, live animals, lots of costumes. They're beautiful. There's an elephant that walks across the stage. It's absolutely a spectacular moment. The whole purpose, though, is to bring the audience right into the center of the story, the whole of how God is working in every piece. So as the curtain rises, you're surrounded by the city, and you live in that city as every secret comes out throughout the show. Different sets are revealed, and different characters are revealed. It's an exciting and thrilling story of suspense and courage.
Another bottle, serve the best!
Be still.
I think all of us are here at Sight and Sound, one, because we love to do what we do, and two, we love the heart behind it, to illustrate and bring the scriptures to life in such a way that people can see and experience them.
I give you Queen Esther!
Okay, Stan, what did you think about it?
I thought it was amazing.
We just saw the second half.
Yeah, it was about a 2.5 hour show from start to finish with a 20-minute intermission. And just everything they did, the way they did it was just top notch and incredible and moving and a very spiritual experience. It was great.
Yeah, it was amazing. And like I said before, if you're anywhere near Branson, you need to take the trip and get the tickets. Go see it.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more adventures.
There will be more.
Make sure you give us a thumbs up and share if you've gone here, what you thought about it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.